Hey guys, it's Professor Olson taking a look at your sketches. This is the Friday edition. Some of you didn't get the Thursday edition. Just remember, I always post these on Slack as well. So see you there. All right. So taking a look now at Hunter's Black Sea Chocolate. So Hunter, I want to point out that in the assignment, we make a point of saying you're doing a logo icon and then logo type. Don't put the word in the icon or make an icon out of the word. We're not doing word marks. So with that being said, you've got 11 of the 12 sketches. This one is not appropriate because it's got the word. So is this one. This one has the word sea, which is just part of the name of the company. The ships are okay. This character, number 10, sort of a pirate. You need to do some more research on Ukraine, the Black Sea, artwork of that area, and find some more ideas because you're kind of stuck in a rut here. And doing the word is not permitted. So ships would be one idea. Pirates aren't really a thing I don't know about in the Black Sea, but that's more Caribbean, I suppose. And what's number 8? It's another pirate. So more research so that you know what you're working on. All right, Alexis, Tortuga jelly beans. This does have pirates. So you've got a pirate hat. By the way, this is a screenshot with all the guides on and all that. You can export this page as a JPEG and it's clean and nice. Also go into your master page and update your information here so that it has your name and it says Tortuga jelly beans here. When I just look at these, the skull and crossbones, I don't know, it doesn't really seem like appropriate for a food product, but I understand the pirate thing. This looks like some sort of visual exploration. So you did a pirate hat, it's kind of fruit or something, a treasure chest, a boat. You want to connect things so that you create a kind of unique icon. So is the pirate ship made of fruit? You know, like connect things that seem unrelated to create a unique new image. And I'd probably stay away from the skull and crossbones, just being that it's the symbol for poison, as well as being a pirate thing. So consider that. All right, Justin, this is Pacific Coast Orchards. This is an excellent group of sketches. Well done, nice and clear, in the template, numbered. You're doing everything right. Number 2, that's a maple leaf. It doesn't quite look like a maple leaf. I like it though, the negative space. Number 9 is, I like that. I think that could work. Number 9, number 2. I like number 12. You have lots of good options. Those are the 3 that I sort of gravitate to. I do like number 1 as well. So pick the best 3 that you like and take those to the next level, but awesome job so far. All right, Kendra, you're doing Layla's Coffee, which is sort of from North Africa, from like Morocco. So some of these use Africa as the map. I would try to avoid that. I don't think that works really well. Number 1, the face art. This is of interest to me visually. It needs more development to sort of figure out what it's going to be. I think that the Moroccan desert is interesting, perhaps. So that could work. And let's see, what's number 2? Arabian plant. Something there, and maybe connect with something else. In your list, the elephant is interesting if you made the elephant more of a character. So think about that, but you're sort of edging in on it. Gisela, I'm so glad to see you.
Yes, sir.
Uh, Remind me again, what is your product?
Tortuga jelly beans.
Oh, yeah. All right. Um, so did you make a new submission?
Yeah, I edited my last post and added it underneath, and I
Okay.
stuck to the three that you mentioned to stick to.
Yes. I think you were in section 1. Sorry. It's not great. Does this look familiar to you?
No,
No,
that's not my class.
not your class. This one?
Um, no.
Third time's the charm. It must be here somewhere. It's tough because I know it's hard for the students to tell what section they're in. You're just in the
Oh, yep,
class.
that's mine because Haley's in my class.
Oh, good. All right. Let's see. There we go. All right. Aha. Look at that. Yay, dude.
That one's my favorite.
All right. This is good. The one thing I would say is as you move forward with this, you have to figure out how to simplify it as much as you can without losing its fun and personality.
Okay.
If you remember in the examples I gave, like I had that von Glitzka turtle, and he doesn't have like hardly any detail, but still has a lot of personality. I think the
Mm-hmm.
eyes are key here. You did a great job with that. So yes, awesome. All right. So then this was, so instead of the martini glass, you're doing a hurricane glass, but I would do it
Mm-hmm.
filled with jelly beans. That's what you had
Okay.
with the martini glass.
Yeah.
And then surfboard. Awesome. Surf's up, dude. All right, so what you're going to do next is bring these into Illustrator, pen tool them out, make the best icons you can, add logo type, experiment, do 10 versions of each of all three, and then
Uh-huh.
put them into the logo test by Sunday.
Okay.
But good job.
Thank you.
All right, you're welcome to stick around. I'm just starting on the top of this section here. Uh,
Okay,
my
I will.
my video critique didn't go through. FSO gave me an error when I came back here. So I apologize for that. All right, Timothy, Brainiac Coffee, Bazinga. Um, I like this coffee cup with the electric bolts. Yeah, I think that's an interesting visual. Number 2 is kind of a thoughtful visual. It needs real like artistry to pull this off. Like the line work has to be great, and that could work. Um, this is too complex. I get what you're saying there. That's kind of interesting. The coffee bean energized brain with the nerd glasses, maybe that's one. This is like a whole scenario that's too complicated. And this one is kind of hard to relate to, but I think number 2, number 3, and number 6 might be the best ones. So take those to the next level. Chantel, you're doing Oaxaca chocolate. So these are beautiful sketches, and you certainly embraced some of the culture and did some research and all that. Steer away from using the word. That's what we're trying to tell you. A lot of these, though, the other ones are really potentially great. I love this number 11, number 1, number 3, number 4. Among the most of them, you have a lot of potential. Eliminate this. Don't put the word inside the cup or onto the icon. Just remember how we're doing this. Icon and logo type. That's how you should set it up. But this is great work. So I would go with any of these. 1, 5, 2, 4, 11, Probably less so number 8 or 7. This one's kind of complicated and has the word built into it, so don't do that. The heart is nice as well, but don't put the word like that. So good job. All right, Paula. Atomic cookies. So you did some research. You've got some redundancy here, like this one and this one are really the same thing. You've got the alien head in there. I think this is supposed to be a flying saucer. These are pretty rough sketches, but if you do one alien, maybe it's the flying saucer getting the cookie through the tractor beam. One of these with the pepper in the middle is okay. And then for the third one, I'm not really sure. Warning, I don't think that works for a logo, having the word in there. So maybe there's more sort of desert imagery that you could bring in to get a third unique idea. So see if where that takes you. All right, Michael, blood orange chocolate, some good sketches, but again, BOC, don't use the initials, they call that a monogram. Don't use the word mark in there. Number 8, what the heck? A syringe? So that's the blood. All right, think about your target audience, who you're talking to, what you want to say to them, the kind of key message, you know, it's exotic, Spanish. Is there Spanish culture things you could bring in? These sort of wrapped candies don't really sort of fit with that. The candy bar is not really fitting with that. And you've got BOC everywhere. So think more singular, iconic images that will be your logo icon, and make it appealing to your target audience. So it could be very Spanish looking, maybe it's a Spanish character. It could be the fruit and chocolate together like this, but without the BOC, but in a really interesting configuration. So I think you got a little ways to go on that. Number 9 has potential. Number 5, maybe. Number 6, what is that? Blood, yeah. It's blood oranges. So I understand there's a little bit of fun with the word blood, but I visually, I'd sort of be gentle with how you handle that. Well, I hope that's helpful. I think you've got some good sketching ability. So, all right, Joanna, you are doing, what is it? Yellow cookies. So I see a lot of cookies, and number 1 in some sort of character. It's a little hard to tell what these are. Let's see. Face, silly, fun, puppet, cartoon thumbs. Number 1. I wouldn't do just a picture of the cookie. I don't think that makes a good icon. Cookie in a cookie jar, not really, because this is YOLO. It might be more characters like number 8, experiences like that. Some of these feel complicated, like this is like a ear earthquake or something. I don't really see this as a logo. Some are just pictures of cookies. So I feel like you're a little lost here, and your sketches are very kind of faint and rough and hard to tell what they look like. All right, so think about characters. Maybe there's an animal character, something like that, that could be sort of the example of YOLO cookies. All right, Haley, you're doing Sweet Tooth gummies, and we're looking at a real dark photo of your sketchbook. So we want to see your sketches in the template. This is a good sort of visual exploration, but you haven't quite come to a logo yet. Let's see what the other page is. And a cupcake. So if you're selling gummies, you don't want to do a picture of a cupcake because that's confusing. Uh, but if you put them in the template, that might help sort of organize your thinking a little bit. Um, Butterfly is interesting. Um, so these are going to be lips or something. I mean, I'd sort of figure that out and sketch it out as a single icon. Um, Cupcakes don't match with gummies. So if it's gummies and it's got some anime and stuff like that, so maybe they're anime characters you could bring in. But I think you've got some more thinking to do on this and present your sketches in a more professional way. So, all right, Johnny, you're doing brittle brick. So this is a classic old-fashioned uh, peanut brittle. I like number 7. You got a lot of bricks, and don't put the name in there. Um, this is just somebody like holding peanut brittle. How is that an idea? Let's see. Yeah, holding the product is never like an idea. This looks like Mr. Magoo or something. Let's see, number 8. I like that. The character ones are working better. Even this one, you seem to be good at character design. So maybe 7, 8, and 10 would be good. But like this is just a hot mess. I don't know what that is. Retro type. You don't want to do type design for this. We're requesting icon logo type. So think about your characters are good. 7, 8, and 10. Go with those. All right. Tiffany, Olympic Coffee. I think I gave you some feedback on this, but maybe you didn't see it. Um, I guess just where you're at right now, if the torch had more of a coffee connection somehow, maybe. The coffee cup, cups are so mundane. Uh, this would have, you've got some of the Greek. Yeah, I like that. That's right. I like the trident. I like this. Uh, and maybe something like this, you lost your numbers, but like this would be number 3, number 4, and number 5. Those are the 3 I would go to the next level with. But make sure your torch maybe has some tie-in with coffee. All right, Pacific Coast Orchards. Um, I Yeah, I think I gave you some feedback on this yesterday too. So number 10, I liked. I liked number 8 if there was fruit in the case. Number 1 maybe. I do like the heart. That's also good. So you have some good options, some slight adjustments, and you'll be good. All right, Benjamin, Thor's Coffee. I also gave some feedback yesterday. You didn't see probably. Number 1 is good. Number 11, more personality. Give him some eyes, maybe. Number 3, I think that's good. All right. Ezra, Soul Basil. Yeah, I also gave you feedback yesterday. I'm probably not repeating myself right, but number 5, number 8, maybe number 12. There's a lot of redundancy here. This is like the same logo 3 times, 4 times. Don't put the word mark in there. All right. Gisela, we did yours. Steve. Osiris, yeah, I also gave you some feedback yesterday, and we talked about it. So I think you have some good options there. All right, I'm going to go back to this class. Ashley, Bluebell Chocolates. Writing out the name is not an idea, so don't do that. Keep the name out of it until you get your icon established. Then you're going to add logo type in the next phase. There's a scattering of things like not quite together yet. This looks like a couple of candies. This looks like a strawberry dipped in chocolate, which is sort of like your product, I guess. Um, I'm not sure. Icons 2, 9, and 10. 10 is an interesting image. I'm not quite sure what it means. I think you got some more work to do to pull it together as an icon. The teddy bear is fun. What's the teddy bear doing? It looks like he's got a breadstick. So if the chocolate, it's chocolate dipped fruit. Uh, it's fun. It's for kids. Uh, this writing the name out with a bell, not much of an idea. And you got to have 12 ideas. So I think you got to keep thinking on this and watch the video on brainstorming that I have in the assignment. So Karina, this is Barbarella's Twisted Snacks. You've got a persona, a character. You'd have to figure out how to put this in some sort of containing shape so it works. But yes, number 5. I like number 12 as well, sort of the new expression of the character. The rainbow with pretzels is kind of fun. That's a good one. And then peace, pretzel, and love. Maybe that could work. Uh, so yeah, peace, pretzel. That's cool. You some good ideas here. So 2, 5, 6, 12, 7 could all work. Good job. All right. Brianna, you're also doing Thor's coffee. So I like this cloud with the arm of Thor handing down the coffee. You'd have to render this in some sort of focused way so you can sort of tell that it's Thor and he's handing the coffee down. This lightning electrified cup is kind of interesting idea. And then a lot of these, they're just kind of just a hammer, a shield, a helmet. Oh, this is a helmet with a coffee bean. Maybe. Cup with a lightning bolt. Not really exciting. So 8 and 11 are a good start. Maybe this one with the coffee cup as the hammer, 9 could be good. That would be your 3. All right. So I think that is all we've got. Remember, you're first doing the icon, then adding logo type, and then, and watch this if you're having trouble coming up with ideas, and then you're going to put the whole thing together into the presentation template by Sunday. Next week, we're going to start on our identity package. So looking forward to seeing your great work, and we will see you later.